Welcome to the Clean Slate with your hosts, Daniel Garza and Carson Phillips, providing you with movie news, reviews, and more. Sit back, relax, and don't forget to go to the concessions to get your popcorn and drinks. For your entertainment, this is the Clean Slate Podcast.
Welcome back.
Oh, man, we're figuring it out. Oh, my gosh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Clean Slate Podcast. I'm not used to looking at you. We're new to video. I'm Carson Phillips. That guy over there is Daniel Garza.
What's up? You're going to be pointing wrong the entire time.
Yeah. Screw the editor.
Yeah, thanks.
I don't care about the editor.
Yeah, thank you.
You figure out my continuity problems. Man, I cannot make eye contact with the camera.
No,
it makes me
it's
feel
tough.
So weird.
It's tough, for sure.
Because that's technically spiking. Anyways, let's this is 31 Nights of Halloween. So if you don't know, we're doing 31 movies over 31 nights. Hopefully we can release this at night. That'd be kind of spooky.
Fun.
But anyways,
every single night, that'd be crazy.
Dang, yeah, I'm not doing that. This movie is nuts. It's from A24, directed by Jane something. I don't remember what their last name is.
Schoenberg. Brun.
Schoenbroom.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. We can't pronounce it. But yeah, so this movie is I Saw the TV Glow.
Yep.
Which, yeah, this is a crazy film. We're kind of divided on it, so I think this is going to be a good conversation.
Yep.
Yeah, should I explain? Do you want to read the logline, actually?
Yeah, let me read the logline. Okay, so two teenagers bond over their love of a supernatural TV show, but it mysteriously gets canceled.
Ooh, it's me and you
watching
Marble Hornets.
That never got canceled. They had like 100 episodes or something like that.
It just ended.
Yeah, that is true.
Do you guys want us to review Marble Hornets?
That would be insane.
If you're familiar.
We could.
And To the Ark.
That is crazy, yeah. And then what was the other one? The Skinwalkers. That's kind of like when those started too.
Yeah, there's a bunch of. We should totally do a deep dive one day, maybe.
All right, give them a rundown of.
Well, you know, the Backrooms is getting a movie too.
Yes, but we don't have time to talk about this.
I'm sorry. That's another podcast. Yeah, so this movie does not have a normal plot.
Yeah.
It does jump around in time a little bit. So we start with, what's the main guy's name?
His name is Owen.
Or what's the two main characters' name?
Owen
and Maddie. So these two meet one night and they start to bond about this TV show that Owen's not even allowed to watch. Yeah. So he has to sneak out into Maddie's home and like pretend he's doing a sleepover at someone else's house.
Yeah.
To watch this, what is it? Purple Nurple.
It's called the Purple Opaque.
The Purple Opaque,
yes.
Which is a crazy name to hear 17 times throughout this movie.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry.
They get
the
obsessed
Pink
with
Opaque. It's the Pink Opaque.
The Pink Opaque. Yeah,
there
that's crazy. That's a good name though. Like it is nice.
Yeah.
So the Pink Opaque is this show that they become obsessed with. He's not really allowed to watch it, so she's kind of guiding him into this world of the Pink Opaque. And then we get another time jump, and you find out she's been handing him VHS copies, like rips of the episodes as they come out, and he secretly watches them.
Yeah.
And then something happens to Maddie. I don't know how to talk about this movie without spoiling it, but let's just say something happens to her. Then we get another time jump, and she comes back into Owen's life, and that kind of disrupts everything.
Mm-hmm.
And he's basically forced to make a choice to either change drastically or not change at all, which could be bad for him.
Yeah.
Or both are bad for him. That is the question.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, so let's go likes and dislikes. For me, I mean, it's A24, so the A24 style in it is classic. I love the filmmaking.
We're A24 boys.
Yeah, so even there's the shots, there's that like one continuous shot and jumping of time where he's walking into the side profile of him walking, and it's like cutting to different angles of him walking at the carnival. So that was really cool. I liked that. I liked the colors that they always kind of do with A24. They always find a color and find a way to like have that be in the entire film. So in this one, it's like pink and purple.
Pink opaque.
Yeah, the pink opaque. Yeah, and like even in what was it? What was the one we reviewed last year with Pete Davidson in it?
I'm Bodies.
Yeah,
Kinda
that
has
one
a lot
had
of
like
neon.
neon and like greens and stuff like that. So this kind of
Or even like Moonlight has like that nice blue throughout. It's kind of pretty.
Yeah, so I really like that. I love the filmmaking of the entire thing. And then I liked the score of it. The score was really nice, and it kind of had that like thematic, like we're in older times, but not really. And then I do like how it jumps back and forth between his ages, like when he's a kid, then until he's older, and then when he's a kid again, and then we follow kind of more so when he is older
Chronologically after
yeah.
that. Yeah.
So, other than that, those are pretty much my only likes. The plot for me was so obscure and everywhere that I was just like, what is this trying to say? Because in A24 films, there's always a deeper theme and there's a deeper meaning. Mm-hmm. But for me, I could not crack it.
Okay. So your biggest dislike really is the pacing and the plot.
Yeah, there is just like nothing. First of all, I don't think it
wasn't as accessible as you wished it was.
Yeah, it was just very, very vague, I think, for any like random moviegoer to like kind of sort out.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean that's totally fair.
Yeah. I know it
so
is.
For me, wow, dang. Okay, podcast over. I quit. No, for me, as far as likes goes,
yeah,
like I second everything you have to say about the visuals, and I actually really liked the acting. I know you were annoyed by Owen's voice.
Oh man, I couldn't stand his voice.
But here's the thing: when he does like his narration, and it's kind of like this poetic thing, I love that.
Yeah.
And then when she does her whole like monologue, that's really cool. I don't know what it meant.
Yeah.
But I really liked it.
Yeah.
And then I do like the story. And so I didn't know anything about the background of this going in, so I kind of took it differently than what the director intended.
Sure.
But for me, it just connected so much to like things that I enjoy, like Twin Peaks. This show kind of reminds me of like Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Twin Peaks, and like I just remember getting obsessed with like these like weird supernatural vibe shows that I'm watching them late at night, and it like freaking me out. But like you feel this almost like spiritual connection to these characters and whatnot. So I kind of get that. But then for me, this is where I'm completely off from what the director is thinking.
Yeah.
But I think of it as like people that get so obsessed with like a story that they have to be a part of it. And then those that, you know, I don't want to be a part of it. And like I'm going to let it just end, let it die.
Yeah.
So I kind of took it more like our connection to social media, or not social media, just media in general, like art, and wanting to be a part of the story, but like how much a part of a fictional narrative can you be before it becomes detrimental to your life?
Yeah.
Or if you're so caught up in that fantasy where even if you don't find a way to interact with it directly, it's going to ruin your life.
Yeah.
I think that's very interesting to me. But the background, you guys should look it up if you're interested. That's a completely different story, which is also really fascinating too. I just don't think we're the podcast.
No,
to talk
it was
about
just like, for me, I was just sitting there because there'd be times where it would actually get creepy and you're like, oh my God, what's about to happen? But then it was just all like, almost like a synopsis of what you think might be happening is happening, but then you...
Interesting. Okay.
And then you just like... I feel like I never got a full like grasp on what they were trying to say. I can see all the points that you're trying to make in terms of like being a part of something and leaving your life to be a part of that world that you're like obsessed with. But at the same time, like I think Owen was a little bit grounded in reality and grounded in fear to being like... Right, when his friend asked to leave with him,
he was scared,
and he's like, I don't want to go. But then at the same time, because he didn't take that chance and that risk, like he's haunted for it now. And he like has these really crazy episodes of like, of haunting. So
it's definitely like a movie to think about. But so my biggest complaint though is it's not scary at all. It's more of a drama with horror elements, I would say.
Yeah.
Like I kind of wish it was scarier for me, at least for Halloween. I wish it was scarier.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't really fall in line with this.
It's an interesting film. Like I think if you've seen everything and you want to watch something really unique and original, this is a very original film. Like I've
Yeah.
never seen anything else like it.
Sure.
I know the director previously did We're All Going to the World's Fair, which is more of an interaction with the internet and like I think creepypasta or like found footage stuff.
Oh,
maybe
nice.
I'm not 100% sure if that's it. Don't quote me on that. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But I want to watch that film. I'm really curious if that would like maybe connect the dots more.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, guys, I mean, go watch I Saw the TV Glow. I believe it's on Hulu or one of the or maybe Amazon.
Something.
But if,
Use justwatch.com, not a sponsor.
yeah,
but
just watch. It
it'll
always
tell
helps you find
where everything is.
Yeah, where it's at. So anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this. What I think it's the 8th episode of 8th episode.
It's Monday, baby.
Yeah, of
I'm
I
wearing the
Saw
same
the
shirt
TV
all
Glow.
week.
Guys, tomorrow we have a really good film called Night Swim.
Shut up.
Highly recommend.
This is the worst movie I've ever seen.
and Wyatt Russell does not cash in
love him.
or cash out for this movie. Anyway, guys, we will see you tomorrow for the continuation of 31 Nights of Horror.
That's a clean slate.